Two boys.
One brain cell.
I'm Pyro.
I'm the Chuckness.
And today we are checking out a Lost Motel pick.
This is a Zoom webinar.
John K. Sampson.
Fantasy baseball at the end of the world.
So I have never seen a Weaker Than's live video. And I've decided to take command today randomly, which is never a good sign.
That's horrible.
Yeah, because I always I try to, when I remember, I check to see if the song we're requested has a music video. Mm-hmm. And then kind of looking at the quality. If the video itself didn't get requested, then I don't mess with it. Right. But this it kind of reminded me a little bit of the Jason Isbell ones we used to check out that were live. Those. Kind of like on a radio station type thing. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I just had my wife check this to see like what it was, so I wasn't ruining my experience of the song itself. But yeah, this I think should be fine. And if not, if it's bad quality, I think we are professional enough to recognize that, and we
can blame your wife,
or we can just play the song
and blame your wife
and blame her. Sure, she's never going to hear about it anyways. Nobody's, you know what I mean? She's not watching her videos.
You're right, but I want to blame her.
I understand. I understand fully, but
she does so little wrong that she needs blame for something.
Yeah, I agree. She's
other than
perfect.
Spoiling you.
God damn. You're saying she did that right?
No, she spoils you way too much.
I disagree. How do you figure?
She gives you way more than you deserve. You know it.
I love her. All right, let's get into this. Oh, John K. Sampson, just to be clear, used to be a member way back in the 90s to Propaganda.
Okay.
He was with them. He went solo and then started the band The Weaker Thans.
Okay.
So just to keep you up on this is his
I
solo
figured there was
stuff.
a Weaker Thans thing in there since you brought them up.
Yeah. And I think the only difference here from the regular song, I didn't see a feature listed on the regular song, and I believe she's featured in this.
Okay.
So just keep that in mind.
He's got a killer beard, too. So.
He does have a killer beard. Let's get it, dude. Shout out again to our boy Lost Motel. Appreciate you, brother. I was like, uh-oh.
I manage my fantasy baseball team better than I manage my anger these days. And I'd trade my best pitcher for a draft pick and a picture of the president writhing in pain. It's a weird thing to wish for, but I can't stop wishing, refreshing the browser someday. If I live long enough and the world doesn't end, my wish will come true in a way. And he'll die like we all die, in pain or sleep, and we'll still have our fantasy baseball. And the next fascist fucker in line for the job of demolishing hope for us all. So I'm putting in love now, I'm putting in faith, putting fear on a long-term IL. I'm going outside, I'm gonna help organize something better, something beautiful.
Damn, I love the emotion there too. Right at the end, I don't know if you caught that. Mm-hmm. What do you think here quality-wise? Do you think we should just check out the song regular as well? It's definitely the same size, length. I personally thought it was fine, though.
Yeah, no, quality then.
There's just a little bit of airiness to it.
Yeah,
That was about it. And
fine.
To me, that fits fine with an acoustic guitar and the singing itself. Man, I
love loved.
This is good.
He'll die like everyone does, and then we'll put another fucking fascist there.
Somebody's a little bitter. He's been through he's seen some shit. You know what I mean? Understandably, especially with the way our stuff's going. You know.
I love how okay, so it didn't feel punk at all.
Very folk. Very folk.
But then he went punk with the lyrics.
Absolute punk. 100%.
I
love that. I love that. Yeah, that was a cool, just kind of different vibe meet. And almost, it's funny because the people, like the punk rock people who've kind of gone folk, they really come off like outlaw country a little bit. Obviously, this doesn't have a country sound, but it's just funny that a lot of country does kind of have a lot of these elements. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't put the Weaker Thans or John K. Sampson in a country thing at all, but they definitely have some folk in there. You can feel it.
I am curious, and I'm sure the full video, the hour
That's
video.
the problem, yeah.
That's where Christine Fellows comes in.
Yeah, so
she didn't play any role here.
They clearly clipped this out of the bigger one right here, out of the hour performance, apparently. So this song, she probably just didn't have anything in it. So, yeah, absolutely. But I think this was a great performance. His vocal quality here was just nuts, honestly, for being live,
he sounded
especially.
so good, too.
He really did. And then I love the emotion that he's clearly putting into the song.
And I love how the song, like there at the end, it's like, I'm going to put fantasy baseball down, and we're going to actually go do some good.
Yeah, it's almost...
I'm going to go organize something good.
You know, it's funny if you really think about it. A lot of the things that people are like, no, our country's good. It's just the stuff that we've been culture bombed to death with, which is, classic, when someone is really powerful. They give you enough entertainment. You feel maybe a little guilty even having a complaint.
Yeah.
Because there's so much entertainment for you.
Yep.
But the entertainment doesn't take the soul rotting of the system away that you're seeing, and
you have all these good movies, these good plays, these good songs, these good sports. You got all these things that if you complain about your life, you're like, it's not that bad.
Yeah. You can lie to yourself.
But it really is that bad.
Yeah. Or what you can do is not pay attention at all to any of your civic duties and strictly entertain yourself constantly. Go to work, come home, entertain yourself. And that's what people do.
That's what the majority of Americans do.
And it kind of leads to this right here, what he's talking about. This is kind of what I took away from it. Like, no matter how bad things are, hey, we're going to have fantasy baseball.
Yeah.
A little bit of that. Like,
I've never played fantasy baseball.
This made me curious.
I'm super curious.
I've done fantasy basketball and fantasy football, and obviously
I've done fantasy football and I did fantasy hockey.
I want to do that. I plan on doing that next year. I just always fail to get it ready before it's that time of the year. It's a long season too, so I'm like, damn.
I feel like fantasy hockey is something we could probably make it and start it now.
No, I think so, because I think it'd be kind of fun in general because it's so long that it actually might get you interested in the season.
Yeah, and I feel like fantasy basketball, fantasy baseball, and fantasy hockey are going to be a full week kind of setup. And that makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Whereas like fantasy football, it's one game.
Oh, right. And I think you can do both of those options too. I think there's a possibility that you can do like up for the week. So like one game per week, or like kind of the throughout the week, it happens slowly. Kind of like your basketball. It does, where it's like the basketball one I played was weird because it was like rebounds and it was all separated to equal one whole.
Rebounds, assists, points.
Yeah. So that was kind of odd, but it's definitely fun. Honestly, I think if you're going to watch sports in general, why not? Just get some more enjoyment out of it. Yeah. The thing I don't like about it is that it did take some of the pizzazz out of some of the rivalry games, because people aren't really caring about that as much as the outer entertainment. And that goes for betting too. I don't like betting in sports. It just takes over. I can't even watch ESPN or something without all the betting stuff. And I'm like, I don't care if people do it. I just don't think that should be the reason that we do this.
It shouldn't be the main focus.
Yeah.
Honestly. Well, I mean, and to John's point here too, fantasy sports shouldn't take over your entire life.
Oh, yeah. No, I think that's
you still got to pay attention to what the hell's going on around you.
Yeah.
You still got to, try to do better for your, fellow person. And that's something that we as, at least as Americans, have truly struggled with. Yeah. We've turned into completely ignoring our fellow human.
Yep.
And just focusing on, you know, the entertainment side of things.
We have also put ourselves in such a situation from using other countries that we're privileged enough to think that that we have like higher standards of morals than countries that are struggling, which is that we've used.
It's atrocious.
So obviously we get a lot of shit from other countries from that too. Like, you know, we have certain things that we're like, we try to be morally superior on, and it doesn't make any sense at all.
Try to be morally superior when you're down there killing people that are trying to do better.
Well, I was like, I mean, half of
as a
our
country.
Yeah, I was like half our economy is using other economies, the people within their economy to make us money essentially.
Or let's tack on more
Just
tariffs
sucks.
so we can make more money.
And but that's hard to think about constantly too. That is something that you can't really beat
You need the separation. You need some entertainment. You need to.
Well, I mean,
have some fun.
What I'm saying is like, yeah, that knowledge is important, and we should try to make that not that way, right? Especially economically, but also it's easy to just turn on that entertainment to avoid any of those problems. But also, yeah, like you said, it's you need it also so you're not going crazy.
Oh yeah,
because one person can't do the difference. It's got to be multiple people. I think that's why it's important to talk about it.
oh yeah.
We try our best not to do like the morale, like we're better than somebody, because we're not. Like, we're flawed just like everybody else.
Yep.
But I do think it's really important that we do talk about a lot of the random issues that we tangent about, just because, you know, it's something at least.
Yeah.
Moves us slightly in the right direction, I guess.
Well.
Did you get a note of bitterness from this track?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. I was wondering. I thought I was just like maybe some jaded, like,
Oh, he was bitter.
it's not going to get better, you know?
Yeah.
That's what almost had that vibe.
Well, that line alone, that line he threw in there, like, we'll put the next fascist fucker in there.
Yeah.
Like,
You could feel the scathing
yeah.
anger in him.
oh yeah.
And he's such a soft-spoken, just even singing, rather kind of soft-spoken. And seeing that bubble up, that rage, I feel that. I think a lot of normal people can feel that way, too.
Oh, yeah.
It's just very, like, overwhelming. Like, it doesn't feel like it's ever going to change no matter what we do, you know?
Yeah. Where are you rating the song?
I'm going to go flat 8. I like it.
Yeah.
I have no complaints here.
I'm going to go with the 7-7 playlist.
Playlist for show. Shout out to our boy Lost Motel. I'm a sucker for this dude's music. He writes some really good stuff. Vampire Alberta blew me away in that whole album. In fact, The Weaker Than's blown me away. And even you can track back to the Propagandy, where I enjoyed some of the stuff he wrote in there as well. Anchorless, for example, and you see that in The Weaker Thans too. But yeah, we're two boys. I'm Pyro. Obviously, if you enjoy John K. Sampson's contents, you know, go support them, him and The Weaker Thans. And I don't think The Weaker Thans are together anymore. So that's the only thing. We're coming into this very late in the game. So a lot of some of the bands are defunct at this point. Regardless, I know he does poetry and stuff as well. I'm sure there's a way to support John. So if you're a fan of his work and you got a lot of change laying around, go and see if you can buy some merch of some sort.
Absolutely.
Or, you know, just show the music that you enjoy from him to your friends, like Lost Motel did to us. Appreciate you, boss. But until next time, I'm Pyro.
I'm the Chuckless.
Toodaloo, motherfuckers.